So this is Diesel We the People News. Alright, so this video is without prejudice and without recourse. Alright, I'm not waiving any of my rights, none whatsoever. Anything I say or do on here is not a legal advice, so don't take it as such because I'm not an attorney. Alright, you must do the research on your own. Alright, so this is kind of more of a personal video, y'all. There's a fairly good looking moon out there. So, I guess a day or two ago, James Freeman is basically calling out for action up in New Mexico. Been having some problems out there. And dare I say it, I love to go. However, the question is, does my subscriber want me to go and meet up with James Freeman? If I believed in heroes, he'd probably be one of my kind of a hero guy, just because of his way of speaking, the way of talking, and the way he stands. Okay? We're not 100% in line with one another. However, I do agree with 98% of his deal. And I'm hoping I'm not covering any mics up here. And, Shelby, come. I got black dark in the black. There she is. What are you doing, Shelby? What are you doing? Huh? You're not going to speak to me? Little chit. Anyway, I don't really ask for donations. However, if my subscribers want me to go, I'm going to need donations. Not want, but need. Alright, to make this trip. From where my location is to Mountaineer, where James is calling for action, it's going to be 467 miles from where I'm at. Okie. And then I would have to travel a little bit to get to a motel room. And depends on how many days you guys want me to stay out there, how much room is, and how many miles the motel is. So I didn't want to dig deep unless I got some okays from y'all. So this is going to all depend on my subscribers out there. If you want me to meet up and actually do a little bit of protesting, cop watching, and all that with James Freeman and all that, you know. And if I'm lucky enough, I may go to my party in town and go to Albuquerque and maybe come up with a couple of people over there to go cop watching with. That is my home party in town right there, buddy. Loved Albuquerque, New Mexico, but in my day and time, cops was corrupt to the max. I am glad that federal went in there and kind of cleaned up the cops because they was bad. And that was a day and time when we didn't have all these fancy recording things and all that kind of stuff. So the things that we're doing now, I did not do when I was young, or I probably would have done it way back then. So this is my video out there, just giving a shout out. If you guys want me to go, maybe put a Cash App, you know, on display to get donations. And I'm not going to put it on here until I get at least some ideas of people would want to, for me to go. Okay? And my major problem is I don't have particularly the funds to actually go out and really cop watch, enough as it is. And since I don't ask for donations or anything to do so, I just don't never have the money to go do it. One of my favorite places I would love to actually go do is Ector County. Speaking of which, I need to ask, I got a couple of videos of when I went court watching over there, but I did not get the okay to go ahead and put it on YouTube. I need to actually ask them, because I still have that on there from December's court hearing. You guys seen it where I did a affidavit of being a witness to the corrupt courts. And these yeah, showed my hand there a little bit. So anyway, I need to actually get together with them and see if it's okay to put it on YouTube and release that. But once again, y'all, it's up to y'all. I would dearly love to go, and hopefully, because James went down to Arizona and helped out down there, that maybe Direct D would go, and a couple of others from Arizona, which is a couple of my favorite ones that I like touching base with, watching them and all that. And there you go. So this is an offer out there. Would anybody be able to give me a remedy to proceed forward on this? And I don't know. We'll see. I would like to dearly love to go out and do a little something with James and any of the Direct D family out there, and all that, and maybe shoot over to Albuquerque, my partying city there, and do a little bit of cop watching over there. But anyway, yeah. So it's something to think about for me and for y'all, my subscribers. I know that you guys probably want me to get out of this little rut of me doing these videos of other videos of courts and placing the police and all that kind of stuff. So it'd do me some good to get out of the box and actually go out and about and play around. Alright. When you do something like this, even though it's an activist thing, it's got to be a fun thing. You got to have fun. And even though it's scary, like challenging the courts, it's got to be fun for y'all, or it's going to be a lose situation. You get in there and get scared and nervous because of the intimidations the courts do and all that kind of stuff. You have to make it fun and lighten up the mood. You get in there and all scared and kind of start stuttering, and you're in trouble. So you got to know what you're doing, and that's the reason why I say if you can't handle it on your own, you may need to go seek a legal advice. You may have to get an attorney. And anyway, that's my offer. You guys out there decide what you want me to do. All right. I, for one, would like to go out there for number one. That town does need to be cleaned up, and if James is true and correct that this town really wants to get out from underneath these thumbs, it's time for that town to be helped, and let that town know that people do recognize that you guys are pushing it. There is backup, just like there's officer backup. There's people backup. We the people can back each other up. And we the people need to actually start doing it. You know, and I do a lot of talk. The only thing I can do is what I can do. Okay? I can only bring out the obvious. But the one obvious thing that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, y'all, is most people out there don't want to govern themselves. Alright? They're nice and comfortable as being slaves. They're nice and comfortable of having grassy fields inside the fence. You know? But the true freedom is to govern yourself and, you know, and roam outside the fence. That's what true freedom is. There is a difference being in and out of that fence. You're going to give up a lot of privileges by being private. But private is where freedom is. So you're going to have to understand these things. Okay? So y'all decide. This video is cutting a little long. I apologize. But yeah, I would love to go to Mountaineer and back up James, meet James, and hopefully get to meet some of the Arizonians out there, and maybe come out and help James since he went down there and helped them. So I would like to see that. And again, if I can and should do it, that's going to be on y'all too. All right, that's going to be a little bit more expense to travel from there to Albuquerque and meet up with a couple of people there. Okay, so you guys decide. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down, or however you want to do it. But I'm looking forward to going if I can go. I definitely want to go. And I need to get updated on this deal and see what they are deciding on, if they have decided on any particular time. Okie. Right now, it's definitely been hot. In my area, we've been like 45 days in triple digits. And, you know, I'm a desert rat. And I'm in the humidity part. And, whew, oh my goodness. All right. Again, y'all decide. I would love to go. If you want to see me interact with James Freeman and maybe be on his little YouTube and I say YouTube, hell, mine's little. Mine's not going to be live, by the way, y'all, because I do not know how to operate live with 200 people only subscribe to me, okay? I'm just a weedy beady YouTube channel, and I just voice my opinion, and it's just what it is, you know. I try to teach people to think outside the box. I try to teach people to never just look straight forward, to always look around. What is the side effect of our own actions, and how did government get out of control, and how can we reel them back in? All right? Everybody's got a lot of different opinions, a lot of different ideas, and that's what my YouTube did, right? I got a lot of different deals on there to kind of broaden the mind and see the side effect of everybody else's point of view is just the same, right? Because everybody else's YouTube shows something different from somebody else. What is good, what is working, and what is bad, and what needs to be stopped. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, if you guys don't mind, I'll probably put a Cash App out there on there and do it. I don't need, I need very little things. Gas out there, which my car gets about 20 miles to the gallon for 160 miles, whatever the gas price is. You guys do the math on that. motel room, give or take. You know, maybe somehow or another I can figure out how to get a suggestion, what motel room or anything like that. Anyway, it's something I'm very seriously wanting to do. I'm not even thinking about it. I want to do it. Okay? So this is going to be up to my subscribers and be able to help me out on this. Okie. But I'm not going to put the Cash App and start getting money in there and not get enough. I want y'all's opinion first. Okay? And y'all to give the authorization for me to proceed forward before I start throwing things up there. Because if I only get $10 from somebody, it don't do no good. Alright? So, there you go. Give me an opportunity to go help out the town, Mountaineer, in New Mexico. Also, back up James and make some video with James and maybe a couple of other people out there. Okay? This is Diesel We the People News. Until next time, bye y'all.